fragrance. This is La Nuit Tresor. And you're seeing a little bit of what makes this special. What's so great is that this is a fragrance that Lancome has created, but they've kept it very limited. So you can get it here at HSN, you can get it at one other store, and that's it. I love exclusivity.
Me too.
Especially when it comes to something so personal like a fragrance.
Yes.
So this is La Nuit Tresor. Because we know, and the world knows, the beauty of Tresor, right? Yes.
But we at Lancome, we love to have different types of fragrances. So we have different levels of Tresor because we know that, you know, maybe you wake up today and you still love Tresor, but you want to wear Tresor, but you want it to be a little different. So what we've done for you is we've created Tresor La Nuit. I want you to think of this as Tresor after dark. This is all about dark sensuality and contradictions. Look at that beautiful diamond bottle. It's so beautiful, we call it our black diamond. So imagine this on your vanity. Look at the beauty and sensuality of this. This is called our black diamond, and it's all about contradictions. Opposites attract. So what we did is we had two master perfumers, a male and a female, pick the notes and create this beautifully, wickedly seductive scent. It's very, very sensual. So the bottle is a contradiction because it's a black diamond, but the notes also contradict each other. So I want to walk you through the notes so that you can see how yin and yang come together to create magnetic sparks.
They always have, and they always will. And just so you know, what you're looking at right there is what you're getting. Both bottles, they're both the same. You're getting maybe one for you to keep and one for you to gift. They're completely up. You're getting them both individually boxed, so it's up to you with how you decide to share, if you decide to share. The 1.7 fluid ounce is $94 by itself. So for $10 more, you're getting the 1 fluid ounce, which should be $72 more. These are Eau de Parfum, which means they're not watered down. And let's talk about those notes.
Last all day. These notes that you're about to see on your screen, this is what you're going to get to smell all day long. And this is the gift that you're going to give to the rest of the world because they're going to get to experience these notes right along with you. When you first smell it, you smell the contradiction of lychee, which is a very tart fruit, and raspberry, which is very sweet. So it makes these two notes very delicate and very subtly sweet, not overpowering. Then we have rose, which is the heart of the fragrance, and we twisted it with incense. And that's where it has a little spice to it. A little magnetism. And we all need a little magnetism in our life.
A little innocence and a little spicy.
I like to call it leather and lace. Next, we have the edible notes, that beautiful vanilla orchid, which is very rare and expensive. That's the secret of the scent. And that praline. I love praline. We round it out with some patchouli and some papyrus to give it a freshness and give it a touch of green. So how do you feel when you wear Tresor After Dark, also known as Tresor La Nuit? Ultra feminine. Very sexy. And maybe you're a little bit more bold. Have you ever woken up and one day you just feel kind of sexy? Then Tresor La Nuit is for you.
This can get you there. I'll tell you, it is a customer pick. You can see we were scrolling some reviews at the bottom of the screen, and you can always watch those or read those on hsn.com. But I just want you to understand and recognize, because if your interest is piqued, and I hope it is, you are getting both of them. The larger, the 1.7 fluid ounce, and you get the 1 ounce. So both of them individually boxed. If you want to share them, you can. Or if you say, this one stays home and this one is always with me, you can do that too. Because you're right, it's, you know, I always say fragrance, we have different fragrances for different moods.
Yes, exactly.
And there are times of the day or times of the season.
Yes.
Or just your mood.
Right.
When you want to pull out that little special something. This is kind of a mystery.
It is.
Partly because it's so exclusive. If people ask you what you're wearing, they're gonna say, really, I haven't heard that.
Where is that? I haven't heard that.
I've never seen it.
Right.
Because it is so limited in where you can find it. And if you like something that is a little bit of a mystery, and Jamie, when you were talking about some of the notes are leather and lace.
Yes.
You mentioned the praline. I said that's the yum note.
The yum, that edible note. Oh. But I also love that it's so balanced because it does contradict each other. You've got the lychee and the raspberry, that tart versus sweet. You have that rose, which is the heart of the scent, versus that spice of the incense. Gives it that magnetic quality, just kind of draws you in. And then we give a little touch of freshness with the patchouli and the papyrus. This scent, when you smell it, if I could put one word on it, and there's so many words, but hypnotic is what sticks in my head. Because there's something about it when you smell this fragrance, you really start to just, it pulls you in. It really does. If you're looking for a scent that's unique, that not everyone has, if you want to start off your new year with a new scent, I want you to try My Beautiful Black Diamond. This is a scent meant to get you noticed. It's ultra feminine, it's sexy, it's bold. You know, there's certain entertainers, one day their name starts with a B, the next day it starts with a Sasha, right? Because it changes your mood.
That's right.
It really does. It's like when you put on red lipstick, don't you feel differently?
We do, it's all the things that we do to bring out that inner Sasha, you know? It's the red lipstick. It's the way you curl your hair different. It's those shoes that normally you don't wear every day, but you're wearing those shoes, those heels today. It's this fragrance. This just tops it off, and it's warm, and it's a little sweet, it's a little spicy, it's a little come closer, it's a little mysterious. It's very special, and again, it is a French fragrance, and the French fragrances really do kind of have a life of their own. This is one that will linger on you, so you don't need to use a lot of it. And it is one that when someone asks what you're wearing, you will be the only one who gives this answer because you don't see it everywhere. You're not gonna find it everywhere. I can't begin to tell you how many times when a brand new fragrance comes out and it smells amazing, I won't buy it because it smells like everybody. Everybody goes for it. This is yours. Now, if you choose to share it because you're getting two, that's up to you. But if you want to keep it, you can do that. The 1.7 ounce normally is $94 by itself. It would normally be another $72 for the 1 ounce, but you're getting both of them today for about $10 more than the price of just the larger one. I want to make sure you do it. I want us, we've been talking about going into a new year. Starting off, maybe, you know, showing a different side of yourself for a new decade.
You know, what a beautiful way to go into the holidays, to go into the new year by giving yourself or someone you love the gift of fragrance. Fragrance is so personal. It has the ability to really take you to a new place in your mind. So think about how you're going to feel when you get Tresor La Nuit at home. Maybe you've always wanted to be a little bit more bold. Maybe you wanted to speak your mind a little bit more. Maybe you just said, you know what? I'm me, this is who I am. This fragrance really reminds me of that time in your life where you're like, I'm gonna take a risk. I wanna be bold. I wanna do what I wanna do in my life. This is such a beautifully hypnotic scent. It is wickedly seductive, but what I love about it is that it doesn't come into the room before you. She is a mystery, as Tamara says, and I'm gonna give you the hint to the mystery. It comes in these notes. This fragrance is all about contradiction. So when you first smell the tartness of the lychee, we've wrapped it with the sweetness of raspberry. That makes it very delicate and subtly sweet. Then we go into the heart of the fragrance, which is that rose, and we twisted it with incense. So that gave us and gives you a very spicy yet magnetic feel to the fragrance. Next, we have those beautiful edible notes, the aphrodisiac of that vanilla orchid, the yum of the praline. Oh, I just love those edible notes.
I do too. I do too.
So beautiful.
It is. We are not the only ones who love it. This is a customer pick on hsn.com. And I'll also tell you, for the gentlemen who are watching, who you do want to get a gift for the lady in your life, and you don't know what to get her, you know that because this is so limited in distribution, it's not everywhere, and maybe she hasn't even smelled it yet, try it out, get it for her. And because 2 of them are coming, you can sneak and open one of them and smell it yourself. But when you give it to her, she's gonna say, oh, this is something new. Oh, you chose this for me? Oh, is this how you think of me? As seductive
as
and
a diamond.
sexy? Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. I want to make sure you do it. And there are lots of fragrances to choose from, and fragrances are created to really pull out or set a mood.
Right.
And some of those moods are just fresh and light and happy. Some of those moods are just kind of unisex and everyday.
Right.
This is all woman.
All woman.
100%.
Ultra feminine.
Ultra feminine.
And you know what? It's okay to be bold as a woman. It's okay to be feminine. I think a lot of times we try to suppress that femininity. But you know what? Be you, be bold. It's okay. Be Tresor after dark. Be Tresor's little sister. Nothing's wrong with being sensual. Listen, women run the world. Without us, there would be no human race. So it's okay to be seductive. It's okay to be hypnotic. And I want you to really try such a beautiful fragrance. You are going to fall in love with Tresor La Nuit.
For sure, for sure. Enjoy it. Go ahead and pick it up. Remember, you're getting both of them. You're not choosing whether for the 1.7 or the 1 ounce. You're getting both of them. Customer picks, and if you want to read the reviews, definitely go for it. And then try a little something new. Go into 2020 on a high note right there. So enjoy that. 633-414 is the number to get that duo home. Okay, we've got time for one more set for you. So we've seen beauty, we've seen skin, makeup,